Hi, I'm Beth, and this is Miranda and Kristen, and we are Team Pretty Loaded, and we are going to go out into the field today and test some pepper sprays. We're going to try the keychains. This is definitely our students' favorite pepper spray to carry. So we're going to see just how effective is this pepper spray. Does it really shoot up to 15 feet? And then how long does it last? So we're going to try these 4, and then we're going to go on to some bigger pepper sprays and shoot these from 15 feet. And then we're going to end with a home defense, business defense, 10-ounce pepper spray, and just see how well it does. We are out here today testing pepper sprays because one of our top comments from our students is this. They claim that they can go for a run all by themselves and they feel safe with a keychain pepper spray. Not all keychain pepper sprays are created equal, and so today we're going to try them out. During our training today, we'll be using live canisters. We happen to just pick a random day, and there happens to be a wind blowing out of the west at 7 miles an hour. Now, these are real canisters, but we suggest you buy an inert training canister to see how it actually shoots, how you have to press it down, and how far it will reach. Today we're going to be shooting at Bob, and he happens to be 6 feet high. Now, he's stationary, so keep in mind that when you're spraying at someone, they're probably going to be moving around. When you go to spray, pepper spray, we don't want your finger like this on top because your body will push it down. We want you to aim at the eyes, so we want you to put your thumb on top and deploy the pepper spray this way. Keep in mind that all pepper spray is not the same on how it's deployed. This one you have to turn your thumb and push it down. This one you just stick your thumb in and push it down. Now, if you're attacked, it's very important that you already have this turned over because when you are stressed out and your fine motor skills are starting to go, it's very hard to even just turn this over to the right. Now, if I were out on a walk and somebody came up out of the bushes and they made me very uncomfortable and they started to approach me, I would put my hands up and kind of be in a fighting stance and say, "Stay back." Now, if he kept coming at me, he's announced bad intentions. I would have to deploy my pepper spray. And this is from 8 feet, and this is what it looks like. This is a Sabre keychain pepper spray, and I'm really impressed with this. This actually did shoot 8 feet very well, and it lasted for a long time. Now Miranda is going to demonstrate pepper power, and this is another keychain pepper spray. So Miranda's going to put her hands up, say "Stay back."
Stay back.
And she's going to deploy it. Okay, good. I think it clearly shot 8 feet, but now it fizzled out way before the other one did. The wind, as you noticed, definitely took it that way. So if your target was moving, he might have a chance to move just a little bit. I don't know if that would have actually blasted him in the eyes for how short that was. Now Kristen is going to shoot a Fox 11-gram pepper spray. So as she would see a guy coming out of the bushes, she's going to do the stance and tell him to get back.
Back off.
And she's going to deploy her pepper spray. Wow, that was extremely disappointing. I don't even think it hit his face, and the wind just blew it that way. It kind of looked like it had a hard time even shooting the 8 feet. I'm surprised. Now Miranda is going to deploy the Fox 17-gram pepper spray. Once again, someone's coming up and she's nervous.
Stay back.
That one was pretty impressive. The stream seemed a little bit thicker and it was more concentrated. So I like that one. Now Kristen's going to be shooting a Inferno 1.3-ounce canister. Now keep in mind that we were shooting from 8 feet before, but the canisters say that you can shoot from 15 feet. We've also noticed that the wind has picked up considerably, so let's look at how this is going to work.
Back off. Nope. You have to do something else.
Wow, this was really disappointing. She really stumbled with trying to even get any pepper spray off. And the other thing, the wind did come up, but the attacker didn't get any pepper spray whatsoever. Next, Miranda's going to be shooting the Fox Stream. This is actually law enforcement rated, and we're going to see how this turns out. This is a 2-ounce canister. And once again, we're at 15 feet, and the wind is really blowing.
Stay back.
Okay, I thought that would have worked had she been 6 to 8 feet, you know, up much closer, but it clearly did not have the power to go the 15 feet. Now, a lot of it has to do with the wind, but I thought it lasted for a good amount of time where you could probably hit somebody with it. Pretty Loaded really recommends that you get a 10-ounce canister for home defense or your business defense, and the reason is because it can spray 15 to 18 feet away, and we're going to check at 15 feet how well it sprays, but it should be a pretty big fog. The wind is really blowing, so let's see how it goes here. There's also a little safety unit on the side to lock and unlock. Stay back! Faulty canister. Wow, this thing does not even work. You know, that's one of the reasons why we say try these things out. If your life depends on it and your canister just fizzles like that, we're obviously going to send this back to the company and get a new one and try this again. Now, this is what Pretty Loaded recommends for home defense or for your business defense. This is a 10.5 ounce Inferno, and this says it can shoot 15 to 18 feet. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be shooting at 15 feet, and we do have quite a crosswind. So let's see how this works. Obviously, I wouldn't have all this stuff on there, but I want to show you that it's a brand new canister. Stay back! I liked how much contents it had, but as you can see, the wind blew it all that way. I didn't hit him. I needed to be a lot closer, but it had enough contents to blast somebody if you were up close and personal. And I think you could almost miss the person and it would hit them with a big fog. So I do like this. Hi, we're back in from the field, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the pepper sprays that we tried out. We tried out the Sabre Red, out the Fox Labs, 11 gram, the Fox 17 gram. This is just a little Pepper Power keychain pepper spray. We tried out the Inferno, the Law Enforcement Fox rated stream pepper spray, and then the 10.5 ounce Inferno. And wow, they were all very, very different. Didn't you guys think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree. I would say that certain ones definitely have strong points versus the other ones. We sure got to see the difference in different pepper sprays today. We started with this one here. This is the Sabre Red pepper spray, and I really liked this one. I felt like it had enough spray and it shot a good distance that I was able to get it on target, and also I felt like I had good accuracy with it because it lasted long enough. So I really liked that one. Versus this one here, this is the Fox Labs. I felt like this one really just kind of fizzled out, and I wasn't able to get it on target in time before it ended.
I agree 100%, and this one was disheartening. This pepper power. It is kind of powder puff. I would throw this in the garbage. This is not going to stop a squirrel. So get rid of that one. And then, did you shoot this one, Kristen?
I think I shot that one, but this one actually,
the Fox.
The Fox was a good brand. It didn't last very long. It fizzled out pretty quickly.
But it had pretty good
power.
coverage. Yep.
Yeah, and it had a nice stream.
Now, onto these.
Yep.
What did you
I
think of
shot this Inferno, and I had high hopes for this. We thought we liked this brand, and it has a high Scoville rating, 2 million Scovilles. But I was very disappointed. First of all, I had a really hard time deploying it. When I pushed it down, it was really hard to push down. So I stumbled on it, and if there was a real attacker, he probably would have got me by then. Also, it didn't last very long, and the stream was not very good either.
You shot this one.
Yeah, I shot this one too. I would agree that this one they are a little harder to deploy than the other ones. But overall, I wasn't very impressed with this. It says 15 feet, and I wasn't able to hit the target at all at 15 feet with only 10-mile-an-hour wind. And so I was really disappointed in that one as well.
And then you did the big kahuna.
Yes, I did. And that was very sad because, as you saw in the video, it just fizzled out. It didn't even shoot anything. So I had to go back to the garage and get another canister that we had in the garage. And I was impressed. It shot a lot out, but it still didn't hit the target with the wind. I mean, that was really shocking, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we really learned that these pepper sprays are not going to shoot the distance that they probably say they're going to, and you really are going to have to be really close to someone for them to actually
I think
work.
6 to 8 feet, and you have to be right
yeah,
on.
at least.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that would be a great one for indoors because it had a lot of spray and contents that came out, but it was just really, really affected by the wind, and it just didn't shoot the way we needed it to.
I still think this would be a good choice, like you said, for offices or personal home defense inside.
Another thing I found is that when I started spraying, I was not up high enough,
No.
ever. I started spraying, and it was going right towards the chest, and I corrected myself and went up. But keep that in mind that you have to be going for the eyes. That's what you're aiming at. And also, our target was not moving.
Right.
You know,
When I shot this one, by the time I corrected myself and actually aimed at the eyes, my pepper spray was out.
Yeah, and I think that's the huge point here is that we need it to last long enough that you're able to get on target because none of us hit the target directly. We always
Right.
had to adjust and move to hit our attacker's eyes.
and I guess the other thing that we learned is, if you have to always have a plan B. If your pepper spray fails, do you know how to use your hands or how to stop somebody or kick somebody or throw that at them? I mean, as you saw, it wasn't very effective, but you always have to have a plan B, whether it's run the other way or fight. In summary, I think we would probably put the Saber Red in our purse, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was
Yep.
amazing. Impressed with that. I also like this Fox, the 17 gram. That was great. And then I like the Fox Law Enforcement. If the first canister wouldn't have failed, I definitely like Inferno. I still like Inferno. I think that was obviously just a faulty canister. But this is brilliant for your home or for your business. Thank you for watching, and please contact us and let us know what you want to see. What do you want us to demo again? Do you want us to do tasers, more stun guns, more pepper spray, shooting? And if you want to get in touch with us, this is how you can reach us.
So you can find us at prettyloaded.org. You can send us an email at empowered@prettyloaded.org, or you can find us on Facebook at Facebook/prettyloadednd. We also have a Twitter account, Twitter/prettyloadednd as well. So we welcome your questions.
Thanks for watching. Hey, I just thought of something. If your canister fails, use this fire hydrant and throw it at Bob. And throw it at Bob. Got it.